Testing 1, 2, testing 1 billion, 2 trillion. You can remove. Yes, my friends, welcome back to Keijo Farms. Today is a Sunday. Yeah, on a Sunday we are here at the farm. So today I've come to see the spraying. We are trying to spray our goats, which we do every week. So you can see they are trying to mix. They are mixing the acaricide. First give me that acaricide and I show these ones. Brad. Yeah, so this is the acaricide we are using. It's called Sangatraz. This one is Sangatraz 25%. It's not 12%. This one is 25%. So this one we put 20 mils in a 20-liter jerrycan. Yeah, 20 mils in a 20-liter jerrycan. Yep. So this one is more concentrated than the 12% Sangatraz. So this is what we have been using as we are mixing here. I just wanted to show you where these ticks always hide on goats. Brian, embuza embuza o savannah ingembuzi yona. So around the starting where the horns start from, here around here, you can see it. Yeah, around where horns start from. So you have to also check, because most of the times we don't spray these areas, and ticks like hiding these areas because here it's a part where the ticks can suck a lot of blood from. Yeah, so you have to check well to see if there are ticks where the horns protrude from or at the base of the horns. Yeah, but here this goat I'm not seeing any ticks. No, most ticks you have to feel them before you see them. You have to feel them before you see them. So this goat is clear. You also have to see under the ears, because also they like hiding there, especially at these angles here. But this goat is fine. So we have been doing our job well. And also people who have tags on their goats, yeah, they always hide under the tags. You have to check under the tags to see if there are ticks or not. Then the other parts you have to check are the hooves. So these places are rare for you people to check. People don't always check them, and what other people do is they just dig somewhere and put the acaricide in water on the ground, and so that when goats are entering, they are stepping inside this acaricide so that they deal with ticks which are in the hooves. But this goat does not have. Then you have to check under here in the armpits. You know, like I said, the ticks, you have to feel them before you see them. So you feel under here. So these ones are ticks, but they are not. Then also at the extreme end, the tail, also have to check the tail so that you see if there are ticks. So those are the most places you have to check. Then when you're spraying, we shall be showing you how you concentrate on the head, you concentrate under, you also concentrate at the tail, and so forth. So those are the places which you must check to see if your goats have fleas. So we are taking it back as we continue to mix our drug and we start spraying. So yeah, so my goats, as we have checked, they don't have fleas. That's amazing, because here we do it per week. Every week we spray. So you have to make sure you spray your goats every week. Now, for those who have zero grazing, I was watching a video and they were telling me that those who have zero grazing, most of them do it once a month, because for them they always check their goats, and their goats don't what? And their goats don't always go out to go and feed and get these ticks. That's why some of them do it once per month, because they are doing zero grazing. But for us who do semi-intensive, where our goats go and they come back, us we have to make sure we spray them once every week. All right, let's prepare, then we shall continue our video. Yes, Kejo Farms, njano you can pull closer. Okay. Yeah, yes, Kejo Farms, you can see me well. We are now spraying, as you can see in the background. Yep, as we use this manual one for now. As our goats multiply, when we get more stock, we shall get the one which is motorized, which you just use fuel and you don't pump. You just, because that one works better, because it uses a lot of pressure, so it works better. But for now, because this is what we have to deal with, is what we are using. So we are going to be spraying them. So as we are spraying them, you can bring the camera and show. I'll be speaking in the background. Omkwataji. Kwate vegetable. Yana waza kateka he kakwe support. Omkwataji arikiri. Yeah. So the one spraying is called Brian. Yep, he is doing a good job. So he's first spraying the head, as you can see, because the head is one of the places which the goats like hiding, the ticks like hiding. So we have to first concentrate on the goat's head, then on the tail, then after under the body, on the stomach and in the armpits. We can say the armpits. So as they are spraying, I want to tell you how these ticks come in your flock. So for us who take our goats to go and graze in the bush, what ticks do? Remember, ticks do not fly. They do not fly. So they just go and climb on the grass, on top of the grass. As your goats are passing through while grazing, they just attach themselves to the goats. So they go to the parts which they can suck blood well, parts where they can suck blood well and hide also. So that's why I call them vampires. I call them vampires because they like sucking blood, and when exposed to light like vampires, the weakness of vampires is light, and for the ticks is the acaricide. So that's what we use. So when they attach themselves to the body, after 2 to 3 to 4 days, when they are full of blood, they start falling off, and when they fall off, they go on the ground and start breeding. So when they start breeding, they start multiplying. So when you bring them in your house, when they start multiplying, of course they also get the kids. The kids will also be affected because you know, they have to breastfeed from their mothers. So that's how this burden of ticks is spread to the kids also. So when they go on the ground, they also start breeding and multiply. So you have to make sure you spray your goats, because these ticks are very dangerous. When you leave ticks, they will start spreading what we call tick-borne diseases. The most one known by farmers is called heart water. Heart water is very dangerous because for it fills the heart with water. So when the heart gets a lot of water, it means it won't what? It won't pump. So you find that your goat goes to graze or browse when it's fine, and when it comes back to your flock or to your house, it just dies instantly. It has been working well, it has been fine, but it just lies down, starts making noise, and it's gone. Just in an instant. That's how dangerous heart water is. That's why you have to spray your goats regularly. Would advise at least 1 week, once a week. So make sure you spray them, because ticks are very dangerous to your goats. So as you can see, we are trying to spray that male one, because here it's the one that is spreading seed So you have to take care of it well. It's very important on this flock. I'm not saying the females are not important, but this one is the one that spreads seed and gives us good breeds. So, as you are seeing in the background, now it's my turn to be in the camera. So, you see, what I want to talk about these acaricides. So right now we are using sangatras, and you are advised to use this acaricide for a period of 6 months. That's the default one. Like I always explain, there is a default thing, the default period they always put for you to use a drug or something. For example, like deworming, they always say the default one is after 3 months. Here for spraying the acaricide, they say it's always around 6 months. Why they say so, like I always mention in my videos, is because you don't want resistance. You don't want these ticks to resist your acaricide, because it can happen whereby the ticks start resisting your acaricide because you have used it for so long, and now they know the patterns how. Now the way I can explain it is that every parasite or every human being or every living organism, when attacked, you understand, it will protect itself. Everyone, even if it was if you attacked, you will find ways to protect yourself. Even if it's after a period of time, you will start developing tactics of fighting against this thing that has attacked you. So it also comes to the ticks. When you start using an acaricide, it will start working on them, killing them. But as time goes on, they'll start looking for ways to protect themselves. So when they learn the patterns of the acaricide, then they develop a resistance for this acaricide. And if you do not change, then they will start seeing it as something that is just giving them like a small scratch, and they won't die. So when you introduce a new one, it means they were used to the other one. As they were learning the other one, you introduce the new one, which is also killing them. When they start learning this one, you still introduce another one. So you have to keep changing, and remember, you have to keep changing according to the molecules. Now these acaricides are classified in molecules or the active ingredient. So you find that even if you change, you have to look at the molecule, because some of you just go and buy an acaricide which has a different name but having the same molecule. So it's like you're buying the same thing. So one of these days I'm going to create a video showing you a chart, because I saw is it the Ministry of Health, or is it the concerns with drugs? Yeah, they created a chart whereby they are classifying these acaricides according to the active ingredient, according to their molecule. So I'll be sharing a video in future showing you how these acaricides are classified in molecules, so that when you are going to buy a new acaricide, you don't buy another acaricide that is in the same molecule classification. You have to buy another one which is of a different molecule, so that you can fight these ticks. Because these ticks are very, very dangerous, even to you as a human being. If these ticks start biting you, you also get infected by these ticks. So make sure you spray your goats, like we say, every week. So in our background, they have to shower everywhere. They have to shower in those hidden parts. So the goat has to drip. You have to shower it in, it reaches the point of just dripping. Yeah? They are just dripping with the acaricide. So another thing, of course, we have to use masks. Right now we don't have the masks. We forgot them. Just say we forgot them, but it's something that you're supposed to have. The next week, of course, I will have to get masks, because you do not want to breathe in this thing every time. In the long run, it can affect you. So we have to get masks. Then there's a question what people were asking me. Doesn't this acaricide go into the eyes of the animal? Then I could say, when you as a person, when you're showering, do you keep your eyes open? No, you have to close your eyes. So these goats also, when you are spraying the head, they close their eyes, because sometimes also there are ticks around their eyes and you have to spray them. So you spray, don't mind about it entering their eyes. They also close their eyes when you're spraying. It's like it's like something that the body does automatically. So also we have to spray the kids, because also these kids can be affected by these ticks. So after this we are going to go into their kids' pen and also spray them. Alright, thanks for watching. Now let's go and show you the kids how we are going to be spraying them. Yes, so now we are also spraying the kids inside their kids' pen. Why I advise you to do this is because sometimes you find there are some ticks on the floor of the kids' pen. So if you spray them from their kids' pen, it's better, because you're also tackling the problem of them being on the ground. Like I said, when they are satisfied with blood, they always go on the ground and they start breeding. So spray them inside their kids' pen to also tackle the what? The problem whereby they are also on the ground or on the side. So you do it also in their kids' pen, because you don't want the mothers to step on these kids or squeeze these kids. Remember, when you're spraying the older ones, they are always running away from the from the drug, from the acaricide, spraying them with the acaricide. So this pushing, when it happens, and it happens when they are in the bigger goats, it means they will squeeze these kids and they may end up getting injuries or passing away, or passing or not dying. So spray them independently in their kids' pen to avoid such issues. Yeah. So the white one you see there is a newborn. The other white at the extreme end, that one is the Savannah crossbreed that is surviving on only milk, cow's milk. As you can see, they're coming at the door. They want to escape, but my friends, you have to get the full dose. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let the spraying continue. So let the spraying continue. So as we shall see you in the next video, because these ones have started eating my wire. This one here. You.